Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked where I climb the online VGC 20 ladder and provide live commentary as I go. Yesterday, I asked you guys what Pokemon you wanted to see me try out, and a lot of people seemed interested in Kingler, so for the next couple of days, we'll be trying out this really cool Kingler team that was featured on Francesco Pardini's YouTube channel. If you don't know who Francesco is, he got top 8 at the World Championships in 2011 and won Nationals both in 2011 and 2015. This is actually perfect timing because Francesco and I are going to be playing a best of 3 over the weekend for champion battles, and he's going to be using this team. So, yeah, you guys get a little sneak peek of what you might see over the weekend, but I'm excited to give this team a try. It's pretty standard outside of Kingler, but it's got cool stuff like Life Orb, Dark Pulse, Rotom, Snarl, Parting Shot, Incineroar, Protect, Bulky, Super Luck, Togekiss, and then the standard Excadrill and Tyranitar. So, give Francesco, go check him out. He's linked in the description below. He's got a lot of, his YouTube channel is growing a lot. He's already at like 50k plus subs. His content is primarily, I believe, in Italian, but you can still obviously watch high-level gameplay, and he tries out a lot of different Pokemon on teams and cycles through things a lot. So definitely give him a follow and check him out. And I'm just excited to try out this team. I'm really bummed out because I had a really good episode recorded with this just before this episode, but the audio quality was really bad in it. Like, you could barely hear me. For some reason, like, the game music was just super loud. So I'm very sad we don't get to feature that episode. But excited to at least play some games here today. And, yeah, let's get into it. As always, if you guys enjoyed, please share support by leaving a like. I'd really appreciate it. This might not be the best Kingler game, but I still want to bring it. The main reason is because the speed boosts are irrelevant. My opponent's team is really slow. Yeah, I don't know if it's the best Kingler game. The one thing is that it does ignore the Intimidate from Arcanine. But Ferrothorn concerns me. Ferrothorn actually really concerns. I mean, we do have max fighting with Kingler, though, so it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm actually thinking leading Kingler Togekiss and Incineroar in the back. I think Excadrill's not that great here, especially with the Intimidate threat. Doesn't do much against Milotic or Ferrothorn. And for the last one, maybe Tyranitar, because we do have Superpower. Yeah. Alright, let's get into things. Question of the day. I just ask how everyone's doing because obviously things are pretty crazy in the world right now, especially with coronavirus. So hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy. My classes are going fully online, and it's my last semester of college, so it is pretty crazy. I had to take 2 midterms online, and then now all my classes are going to be online for the remainder of the semester, and a lot of my friends have actually moved out already as well, so things are definitely pretty hectic. I guess one other thing I should have mentioned is that with this team, unfortunately, I can't really just go for the G-Max effect onto the Milotic, because that's just going to activate competitive, so that kind of blows. I probably should have brought Rotom for Milotic too, now that I think about it. Leaning towards Dynamax. Max Quaking, actually. Helping Hand Max Quake probably knocks out the Arcanine. I'm worried he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, though. But Follow Me here is so obvious. I think I'm going to Helping Hand Max Quake. I guess Arcanine here wouldn't stay in unless it went for Will-O-Wisp, though. So, yeah, he does exactly that and switches out. Maybe into Ferrothorn? Yeah. I actually don't mind getting damage onto Ferrothorn, though. Yeah, the thing is, now that Ferrothorn's out, we can click Max Knuckle onto that slot. Yeah. The problem is I brought Kingler in a matchup that's not very ideal for Kingler because it has to go up against a Ferrothorn and it has to go up against a Milotic, which means we... And it's like a Trick Room oriented team or a slower team. So maybe helping, like, Max Knuckling there would have been better. Max Knuckle, Dazzling Gleam or something. Milotic is going to Dynamax though, so that's actually not bad. I'd rather see Milotic Dynamax now and just get it over with. But for this reason, I think I needed to bring in Rotom. I guess Tyranitar could take a Max Kaiser technically and get our weakness policy activated though. Okay. Helping Hand Max Quick won't do too much, but the Spadef boost will actually, I think, really help out. And we're faster too, which is really nice. Because, I mean, we could just Helping Hand Max Fighting Ferrothorn. I don't even know if we need Helping Hand to KO that next turn, actually. I wish I had Yawn on this right now. That would be nice. But, yeah, this Kingler is going to be hard for my opponent to KO now, honestly. It is Max Hailstorm, so we should survive that after the special defense boost. I hope so. Yeah, nice. I'm actually leaning towards Protect here and then Max Knuckle into Ferrothorn. He's a Life Orb, Milotic. Whoa. I was going to say that Hailstorm still did a lot of damage, so I was kind of surprised by that. But that makes sense. I'd rather see Life Orb though, honestly. I don't know if Helping Hand Max Knuckle KOs. I mean, Max Knuckle does 190 because of super effective, and Rock earlier Quake. It would be close, but I don't want to take a Power Whip. That's my concern. And I really want to get the... I mean, we could go for another Helping Hand Max Quake. I'm gonna Max Knuckle. We definitely Max Knuckle here. Just whether we go for Helping Hand or not. I think we need it, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna Helping Hand Max Knuckle here. If he protects, that's fine. If we get the knockout, that's really good, I think. There's Helping Hand. Alright, no protect. So, Ferrothorn's gone. And we get an attack boost. Like, Kingler's... the cool thing about Kingler is it's able to actually get some really nice boosts, given that this is an Assault Vest set. So, Togekiss will go down, but honestly, I think that's fine, all things considered. I'm assuming it's just another Max Hailstorm, but it could go for Max Geyser. Yep, just another Max Hailstorm. Okay. I mean, my Milotic is taking chip damage, and I need all the chip damage I can get onto that because I brought Incineroar over the Rotom. If I brought Rotom, I'd actually feel really confident in this game right now, but I did not. And that might have been a mistake. Okay, so we bring out Tyranitar now, for sure. Arcanine might come back out for my opponent, but that would be fine, honestly. Mainly because we did get that attack boost onto Kingler. Yep, there's Arcanine. Okay. Okay. Man, having Incineroar in the back is just so bad for us. Okay. Like, if we had Rotom here, I'd feel really good, honestly. So we're at +1 attack and defense. Max Quake will give us another special defense boost. I'm leaning towards Max Quake Protect. He might just Will-O-Wisp the Kingler here, though. I guess it shouldn't KO. Yeah, I mean, after Max Quake, we'll definitely survive a Max Geyser. So I think we Max Quake Rock Slide here, actually. I'm sure he's got Will-O-Wisp on Arcanine. So you probably click WoW into Kingler. So the question is, how fast is my Milotic relative to my Tyranitar? It's a Life Orb set, so expect it to be more frail. And then it'll take Life Orb Sand damage this turn as well. Oh, he's got close combat, dang. That's bad. This is where if I had Rotom, though, like I trade Tyranitar for Arcanine, and that's actually a great trade. Alright, we'll see if we can clutch it out with... I mean, the thing is, the Max Quakes basically negate the +2 boost on my Milotic. So what we can do is Fake Out. We are +1 too, so like Fake Out Rock Slide. I don't know how much damage we really do here, though. He's got Max Quake. Oh, interesting. What is that even coming from? Yeah, not bringing Rotom was a mistake in this game. I think I underestimated my Milotic, but to be honest, Kingler's actually been really good for us still, all things considered. Okay. Flinch could also, you know, do big things for us. Comes out of what my opponent's last Pokemon is, of course, as well. Totally could be like that Mimikyu. If I had Life Orb Rotom right now, even with the Quake boost, like, my Milotic is threatened an immense amount. So, I brought in Incineroar because my opponent did have a lot of physical attackers. Oh, that's Dragapult. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, honestly, I mean, if I had Rotom, Rotom would probably get dunked on by Dragapult, so maybe at least Incineroar gives us a shot here. Okay, so Dynamax ends on both ends. We're faster, obviously, with Kingler. Comes down to what kind of Dragapult set you are, to be honest. And who's faster between Milotic and Incineroar. If it's a special Dragapult, that would be huge. I don't want a superpower, though. I think we got to Rock Slide this turn. And Fake Out the Milotic. See if Milotic has Protect. I mean, it probably does, but it doesn't go for it, which is good, at least. Does it fit? That actually did a lot. And he's Phantom Forcing. Oh, that's potentially really good for us. My question is whether my... no! Oh, that was a chain of events, wasn't it? Oh, man. I think we survive a Phantom Force on Kingler, though, so we could still win with the flinch. We're faster with Incineroar, too, as you guys saw. Yeah, I think we Rock Slide Flare Blitz to Milotic. Man, that sucks. I guess we could have Liquidationed. There's Phantom Force. Yeah, we take that. Oh, man, this is crazy. Kingler double hits Rock Slide, okay. It's not doing enough to Milotic, but a flinch here. We need a flinch. Or Flare Blitz just KOs. No, no KO. Can we get a flinch? Oh, come on, please. I think we got it. I mean, that makes up for the miss earlier. Yo, Kingler, let's go. Oh, my heart is pounding from that. The Sand KO right there? Yes, it does. There's no way Dragapult wins 2v1 now, right? Oh my god, that was crazy. Yeah, I mean, if we hit the Rock Slides there, like, maybe I shouldn't have risked clicking Rock Slide earlier, but I think it does the most damage, right? Yeah. Other than super high horsepower does more, and yeah, maybe we should have just high horsepowered. We can still lose this, I guess. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. But we've got Citrus Berry on Incineroar, so I don't see ourselves losing. This is KO. It does KO Kingler. Ooh, how much does single target Snarl do? I think 2 of those should KO, but we have to risk missing it. Another one should KO, right? You've got to be kidding me. Does my Citrus Berry activate? It's so short. Oh, but if you darts me, it actually will activate. We Flare Blitz here, because we can miss Snarl. We should have Flare Blitz last turn. Or Parting Shotted. Okay. That activates Citrus Berry. Do we survive this? Oh, this is so crazy. I think we should, right? Please tell me we do. Wow. Wow. I mean... we somehow brought Kingler into a matchup where we couldn't use G-Max Kingler's effect one time, and we still managed to pull it off. Oh, wow. Those last 3 turns were such a roller coaster of emotions, from missing the Rock Slide to getting the flinch to the weakness policy activating to surviving with 7 HP to getting the knockout onto Dragapult. Kingler was huge for us, though. We got that single attack boost, and look how much damage we were doing. Alright, we're going to find our next opponent of the day. That last game was still so crazy. I'm trying to get over it, honestly, but I can't. Alright, is this a game for Kingler, guys? Could be. Actually, really could be. We're doing it. I'm bringing Kingler. I don't care what anyone says. The one thing I have to worry about is Max Lightning from Duraludon. But I like Kingler a lot here, actually. I think Kingler Incineroar is actually fine this time around because we get Intimidates off against 4 of my opponent's Pokemon. So the only lead that doesn't get Intimidated is Whimsicott Duraludon, but even if you go Whimsicott Duraludon, we can fake out. I guess Whimsicott Duraludon is actually kind of likely here. But I think Incineroar Kingler is still fine against that. Tyranitar Excadrill might be alright, as the back 2, honestly. I don't like Rotom here for sure. Yeah, and with Double Steel, I don't like Togekiss. Togekiss is only good for Follow Me, which could be useful in this matchup, but I think I'm going to go Tyranitar Excadrill. So, yeah. Kingler's coming out again, though, which is exciting. Yeah, the one lead I think I wouldn't really want to see here is Whimsicott Duraludon. Even if my opponent goes with that, it's not the end of the world for us. Because we can go for the Fake Out, like I said, onto the Whimsicott, and go for the our G-Max attack onto probably Whimsicott to decrease its speed. What's coming out? It's Incineroar Duraludon, which I don't mind as much, actually. Yeah, because Kingler is in a phenomenal place. Let's see whose Incineroar is faster. They're faster. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from G-Maxing Kingler, targeting Incineroar, and going for... I think Duraludon Dynamax is here, so I think I just Parting Shot. And if Incineroar stays in, then we KO that, and we decrease Duraludon speed, which I'll take. He doesn't have a switch in here other than Fish, and... Fish doesn't take this... I mean, it takes it well, but then you don't knock out Incineroar. Or even pressure it at all, and we get a Parting Shot off as well. So, yeah. Like I said, any lead other than Whimsicott, Duraludon I felt pretty good against because we get the Intimidate off, and Duraludon does not threaten AV Kingler that much. That being said, I mean, it probably has Max Lightning. They'll still do a fair amount of damage to us, but if I get it to -2 speed, then we outspeed, and we get a free switch into whatever we want. Probably the Excadrill. Yeah. My expectation here is my opponent either fakes out my Kingler and Max Lightnings it, or you parting shot / switch out. But we Dynamax first, which means that it looks like Duraludon is not Dynamaxing. Okay. It means we're not taking much damage here this turn. But this is one of the reasons why I actually really like Kingler in the format right now. It doesn't have to worry about Intimidate from Incineroar, and if you Dynamax, you can't get faked out. So this is like the perfect position where we get a free G-Max attack off, basically. Oh, our Kingler's just faster than Duraludon, naturally. Wow. I mean, Kingler's what, base 75? So this Duraludon's going to be really bulky, I think. But I don't mind it because everything I've got on this team has some answer against Duraludon. I mean, Incinerate obviously isn't great against it, but if we Parting Shot, really decreases damage output. A T-Tar Exca then can take an attack easily from it. But there's the fake out onto Incineroar. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I don't think I ever switch out Incineroar there. It might just be a max Wormwind, which I would be okay with. Once again, it could be max Lightning into the Kingler, but getting the -2 speed decrease is really nice here onto Duraludon, because now we will outspeed it with our Incineroar, so we can Parting Shot or Snarl next turn. Let's see who it targets, or what it's going for here. Yep, it's just max Wormwind. I will take that. Obviously, yeah, like, it sucks not being able to do as much damage this next turn, but getting a speed decrease was really nice onto Duraludon, because we can really mitigate its output, basically. So, let's see what comes out for my opponent now. Could be Dracovish. I guess that'd actually be kind of annoying to go up against. It's going to be Whimsicott, though. Okay. So the thing with Whimsicott is obviously you can just click Tailwind. I don't know if it has Max Lightning or not. I think I actually go for another Foam Burst just to make sure Duraludon's still outsped by everything. What's potentially in the back for my opponent? Excadrill, Mimikyu, Dracovish. Those are all pretty big threats, to be honest. Oh, but we're faster, so even if you Tailwind, we outspeed. Yeah. What I don't want to do is activate a potential weakness policy, though. So that's what we're not going to do. Yeah, so I'm going to Foam Burst here. And the question is whether I want a Parting Shot or Snarl. Also, who do I Foam Burst? I think Whimsicott's the right person to Foam Burst. And I think I will Parting Shot into Duraludon. Let's see. Yep, so he's Tailwinding, but because our Kingler is faster and dynamic speeds, we'll actually get the Foam Burst off, decrease the speeds, and get the Snarl, or sorry, the Parting Shot off before anything happens. So, that's actually really good damage, too. Even after the attack decrease. Nice. I was thinking we could have doubled up onto Whimsicott here. Maybe Snarl would have actually been better. But this gives me a free switching into Excadrill. I guess free is relative. Is there any value to go into Tyranitar? No, I like Excadrill more here, I think. Yeah. Duraludon is at -4 speed, but Tailwind negates that, but as we saw, we're naturally faster with both of these Pokemon. He actually does have Max Lightning. Okay. Oh, but that does not come close to knocking us out. I mean, Max Wormwind... Wait, what? Max Wormwind looks so strong. Why did that Max Lightning do so little? Kind of surprises me, but okay. The great thing here is we'll be able to take a Moonblast as well. Kind of want to Max Knuckle for the attack boost. Let's see. He's at -2 speed, but Tailwind negates that. So Whimsicott can get an attack off. We target around... Let's see. We got Tyranitar and Incineroar still in the back. I'm down to just max Quake? Maybe Rockfall. I want the special defense boost onto Excadrill, basically. Because I think I'm not really worried about the Duraludon as a threat at this point. Oh, he's got Energy Ball. Does that KO? It does. Okay. I haven't seen Energy Ball win in a while, honestly. I feel like they were kind of common in the beginning of the year, but not as much now. So a lot of this will really come down to what my opponent's last Pokemon is. Maybe I should have brought in Tyranitar first. He's going to go for Max Wormwind. Shouldn't... I mean, it's going to still do a hefty amount, but... Yeah, it's not the end of the world for us. The main thing right now is that Duraludon's super slow. And we get an Incineroar in as a switch in here. So my main question is, who's my opponent's last one? I guess Mr. Fish is what actually scares me. But it's Excadrill, okay. I think I actually wanted to see Excadrill there, yeah. The problem is, oh, it's Mold Breaker too. That's actually really good information. And Air Balloon. That's all really good, because that means a Flare Blitz should just knock out that Excadrill. Yeah. So I think we're good here, actually. I think we switch our Excadrill out into Tyranitar and just Flare Blitz the opposing Excadrill. Actually, no, that's not a guaranteed play. Let's actually think this through. I still don't want to activate Weakness Policy on Duraludon, so that's my concern about that. It's at -1 special attack. What I'm worried about is Excadrill protecting here. Or critting us. But I don't mind, yeah, I mean, I don't mind Flare Blitz switching out. I think if anything, actually, maybe Parting Shot Duraludon is better, just because we make that even more useless, and then we get to cycle in a further Intimidate against the Excadrill. Because the thing here is with Air Balloon, our Excadrill can't touch it. We do have Superpower with Tyranitar, though. Let's see if Excadrill protects. It does, okay. Yeah, nice play. So we'll see who Duraludon targets here. Might be a Draco into Incineroar, but that would just activate our Citrus Berry anyway. It is. That's not the end of the world, honestly. Yeah, that does not KO us. I think Sand actually activates the Citrus as well. And that should mean we should survive a high horsepower. Yeah, perfect. And we've got Superpower on Tyranitar, so I think here we're free to just Flare Blitz Superpower Excadrill. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the Duraludon's literally an irrelevant factor right now, so all we need to do is knock out Excadrill and we win the game. So Kingler was able to actually put in a lot of work in this game just for getting those speed decreases against our the opposing end. And the fact that it was faster than Duraludon, which is surprising. I still don't know what set it is, but we've seen Wormwind, Lightning. I mean, those are all the standard moves. I don't think we've seen a Steel Spike, right? Yeah. He's going to high horsepower into Incineroar, and yeah, that doesn't KO. Nice, perfect. I guess we might activate a weakness ball. Oh no, Superpower goes first. Okay, yeah, because we're faster. Beautiful. Perfect. Very happy about how this game played out. I think Dracovish actually could have threatened me more, because that does give Incineroar, Tyranitar, and Excadrill some problems. But even if it was Dracovish in this late game, we do get the Intimidate. We fake out, we switch Tyranitar, Excadrill out into Tyranitar, and then Excadrill can maybe come back in. I'm just really curious about what kind of set this Duraludon was. This goes for Thunderbolt onto Incineroar. Okay, yeah. But one of the really cool things about Kingler is basically negating your opponent's speed. So if you get that single, you go for that G-Max attack, you already decrease its speed by 2, so Tailwind basically negates that, and Whimsicott doesn't really pressure Assault Vest, or G-Max Kingler that much. Yeah. I mean, we could just click high horsepower. Even if we miss, he's not KOing us, yeah. And just Superpower. You can't knock out both Pokemon right now, basically. So even if we miss high horsepower, I mean, if we hit, it just gets KO'd. If we miss, you are at -3 special attacks. You can't really do much damage. So, nice. We take those. We rack up a second win. Kingler comes out once again, and you can see how even though it's not doing, like, immense amounts of damage, it really disrupts the opponent enough where we can close out the endgame with Tyranitar Excadrill. One of the cool things is, Tyranitar is a really strong Pokemon, but obviously it's pretty slow. And with this team, the best way of speed control is actually through Kingler. And one thing that I really like with this team is how you can go for Kingler's G-Max effect, and it takes place instantly, so then Incineroar can, Parting Shot or Snarl immediately after it, depending on how, like, the speed tiers are. But if you're against something that's already, like, if Kingler's already naturally outspeeding something, you basically let Incineroar get that attack off as well. So we're up against the 68th ranked person to close out today's episode, but oh god. This reminds me of a team I built in 2017. I had, like, Speed Swap Pheromosa, Persian, and Snorlax. That Road to Ranked actually exists out there somewhere, if anyone's interested. But this team obviously revolves pretty much completely around Belly Drum Snorlax. So how do I beat that? My opponent locks in instantly, too. They know exactly what they're going for. I think we go Kingler. Because we get the speed decreases. Kingler Incineroar? I see my opponent going with, like, NDD Snorlax turn 1. Yeah. So I think we want to go Kingler Incineroar. Maybe Kingler Togekiss, actually, yeah, for redirection. We want Incineroar for the... I guess my concern here is damage output against this. Oh, we do have Max Knuckle, though, on the Kingler. I mean, I guess maybe we don't bring Incineroar, actually, right? How much does Intimidate really help us out? And instead we go with Tyranitar and Excadrill in the back. Because we need as much damage off as possible. So, alright. We're going against a very clear Belly Drum Snorlax. Like, there is nothing else on that team that I think even wants to remotely Dynamax. So this team is literally you just set up with Snorlax and try to win. But you have a ton of tools. You have NDD for Follow Me. You have Incineroar, which is Incineroar. You have... Wait, sorry. Did that team have Incineroar? Yeah, it did have Incineroar, right? Yeah. And then you have Rabombi for the Speed Swap. He's going the Trick Room route. Okay. Maybe I should have played better around Trick Room specifically, actually. So what we do here to play against Trick Room is we don't let our opponent get a free switch. I actually guess you probably here go for Parting Shot onto Togekiss. And Trick Room. That's my guess. Or Parting Shot into Kingler. Sorry, I don't know why you'd Parting Shot Togekiss. So I want a G-Max. Max Knuckle. Helping Hand Max Knuckle could actually be interesting. I mean, maybe Dazzling Max Knuckle just knocks out Incineroar. You could also Max Knuckle, get the free switch in into Tyranitar. I actually like that. I'm going to Dynamax Max Knuckle and switch out into Tyranitar because then it'll be a +1 Tyranitar carrying Superpower, which threatens Belly Drum Snorlax under Trick Room. Because you have to click Belly Drum on the first turn. If I had Yawn on Togekiss, I think I definitely would stay in, but alas, I do not. So we cannot do that. But I don't want to go for the G-Max Water... I keep forgetting its name. The G-Max Water attack, just because... even if we knock out Incineroar, that's actually not necessarily great for us. I guess, actually, I mean, in this case, it's either knock out Incineroar or get an attack boost on both. But I actually think the attack boost is very relevant right now. God, G-Max Kingler looks so funky with the, like, beard. It's cool to see. I actually just went for Fake Out. That actually might work out even more in our favor. Yeah, that's why I wanted to Max Knuckle. That doesn't KO, which is good, too. Okay. I'm sure Trick Room is going up here. But I don't think I had a way to deny Trick Room in this game with this team. Unless I let Incineroar, actually. Actually, what did my opponent have for Incineroar Kingler? Not much, I guess. Okay. So here's what's interesting. You don't want a Parting Shot here, so you probably just sack the Incineroar. I want to go for another Max Knuckle onto the Bronzong. And Rock Slide here, honestly. And you might be wondering why. So am I. Why do I want to do that? The thing here is it's really risky to just go for Parting Shot. I guess you either Parting Shot or switch. I would sack the Incineroar here, so that's why I want to target around it. But what do you even do, right? Okay, I think I Max Knuckle and Crunch. Actually, I Max Knuckle Protect this turn. Yeah. Because I don't want to take damage onto Tyranitar. And yeah, so basically, I don't want to give a free switch into Snorlax by KOing something. Yep, Body Press, okay. See if... Yeah, double up into the Tyranitar. Okay, good, good. I mean, we are at +2 attack now with Kingler. Not bad damage. Do we go for a third Max Knuckle? I don't know how fast this Incineroar is relative to me as well. That's my other question. That might be a berry here now. Yeah, there it is. It's fine. I think we switch Tyranitar out. I mean, how many turns of Trick Room is that? There's still 3 turns left. The main thing is we can't protect Kingler either. I think we switch out into Togekiss. Yeah. Maybe now we should get a KO on something. Yeah, with Body Press, this thing definitely does threaten me. I'll Foam Burst and switch out here into Togekiss. Yeah. The good thing is that we're stalling out Trick Room, but I mean, obviously I am going to lose my Dynamax advantage soon. Because this is our last turn of Dynamax. This is a fun game, though. Shows you the value of not giving your opponent a free switch in, basically. And it's going to click Body Press and not switch out. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so Togekiss eats that up. No problem. And Flare Blitz. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the question is, how do you get your Snorlax set up right now? Because I'm going to be at +2 with Kingler. So we'll get the Foam Burst off. I wish there was a cooler animation than just the Max Geyser animation. But Bronzong's gone now. Getting rid of Bronzong is really important, too, because that thing actually does wall Excadrill. And it does a lot of damage to Tyranitar. So it's actually a pretty big offensive threat to our team, all things considered. Okay. I wanted to get Togekiss out specifically so that I have Follow Me pressure, and that's exactly what the situation is right now. But like I said, the downside is we will lose our Dynamax. But I don't know, does my opponent get Snorlax set up here? I feel like you have to bring out Snorlax, right? Nope. It's going to be the NDD. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, he's going super hard for the Snorlax setup, but Trick Room's ending soon, right? We've got 2 turns left. Psychic Seed. I mean, that's fine. Kingler's in a really good spot, to be honest. I see what my opponent's going for here, though. I think you... What do you do? Okay, we have to play this turn correctly, I think. We have to play every turn correctly, but this one is a really interesting turn. You can't knock out Kingler with Psychic Flare Blitz. The question, this is a tricky turn, yeah, because you could protect NDD and just switch out into Snorlax, which is kind of risky, or you sack the Incineroar here. I'm actually going to protect Liquidation, I think. Protects NDD, okay. Well, this is actually good, because what happens now... well, first of all, we'll see what Incineroar goes for. It might be Parting Shot into... Ooh, Togekiss. Okay. Yeah. So what happens now is we knock out the Incineroar, and this next turn we knock out NDD. Like, we just... Well, we don't even need to follow me, dude. We should follow me in case he goes for, like, Max Overgrowth. But I think, even if Belly Drum gets sets up now, I think we should be good. Because it's the last turn of Trick Room. So the main thing is that we were able to stall out Trick Room really well in this game, I think. Yeah, so I think now we follow me. I assume Liquidation KOs. It also could be worthwhile to actually just go for the Superpower until the Snorlax slot. It forces you to follow me. I think Superpower and follow me here is fine. The downside there, no, I think it's better. I mean, he could go for the double protect with NDD, right? Which is why I don't want to target that slot. I want to force him to redirect this attack away. Superpower should just knock out. Actually, I guess Liquidation probably does too. Oof. +2 Liquidation should knock out the NDD. I'm going to Liquidation here and follow me. Yeah, because I think you have to Rage Powder here. Yep. Or sorry, follow me. Not Rage Powder. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Trick Room ends now. And I have +2 with Kingler. It's so laggy right now with the Sand Up. I guess there's like Sand Up, there's Terrain Up, and all this stuff is going on. So Snorlax gets sets up. I guess the main question now is, do you find your berry back every turn? It is around 83%, or exactly that. Liquidation here should get the knockout, right? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't, but Sand should KO that. Oh. Oops. Oops, indeed. Yikes. Wait, I think our Kingler's faster, right? That's not good. That's really not good. Oh. Oh, they're the same speed? We gotta deal with the potential speed tie here. That's hilarious. That is so funny, honestly. I'm gonna click Superpower and Dazzling Gleam here. I think we should still win with Tyranitar and Excadrill in the back. But I really thought the NDD would faint from +2 Liquidation there. Wow, I can't believe it didn't, honestly. So instead of Follow Me, I think we always... The Follow Me last turn was kind of silly. Because, like, the Follow Me there is to protect, what, Kingler from getting knocked out. But if you knock out Kingler, that means you commit... I still think, actually, regular G-Max Snorlax, even if without Belly Drum, could have swept us, which is why I went for Follow Me. I just can't believe +2 Liquidation did not KO that NDD. That's what really surprises me. But it's not the end of the world. I think we should still be fine in this game. Because we're just ahead so much right now. Togekiss goes first, too. Nice. I can't believe these teams have the same speed stat, though. That's hilarious. Yeah, if I were to change this team, I'd probably just add one speed stat to one of the two Pokemon. +2 Superpower does not get the KO, but Kingler did more than I needed it to this game, man. My opponent actually didn't even go for the follow me, so it didn't end up mattering. Yeah, because my opponent did not go for follow me, even if Kingler goes first, we still get the desired outcome here. Oof. I guess we just bring out Tyranitar. Yeah. It doesn't really matter, actually, who we bring out, because any double up will pick up the KO. But, yeah, I mean, I think this game highlights how you can beat, like, teams that are very hard dedicated to Trick Room. Because in this game, basically, we were able to just stall out multiple turns while not allowing a free switch into Snorlax. That's the problem with Snorlax teams, as you guys saw when I was using a Snorlax team earlier on. Now just Helping Hand Superpower. Well, actually, I guess it's better to Dazzling Gleam here, because theoretically Snorlax can outspeed Tyranitar, I think. But in a Trick Room team, there's no way. So yeah, the name of this game was stalling out Trick Room and just winning from there. And that's why I was kind of surprised. I thought maybe, I mean, my lead was to cover every option, basically. Although I actually think NDD Snorlax would have just been a more problematic lead, because you saw how bulky the NDD was. It had Psychic Seed as well. So even a Dazzling Gleam plus a max, you know, attack from Kingler probably would have KO'd it. But because my opponent decided to go with the Trick Room round, because we went with Kingler, and we went with that Protect on Tyranitar, like, everything worked out perfectly this game. So I would not have played that game any differently, honestly. I think, though, an adjustment my opponent would make if we were to play a best of 3 is you bring out the NDD next to Snorlax and you go from there. But definitely some fun games, and we brought Kingler in every match, and it was super relevant, so I'm very happy about that. Even though the speed decreases weren't, like, as prevalent, I feel like, as we could sweep through with it normally. It was just a really cool demonstration of the tools that Kingler gets access to, and the fact that we led with it and put in a lot of work with it by Gigantamaxing immediately, I think was really cool. So yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed Kingler. If so, please show your support by leaving a like. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow at Twitch, so give me a follow at Cybertron VGC. Hope to see some of you guys there, and please take care of yourselves and be healthy. All right, see you soon. Peace.